Well, hello. Welcome to today's The Word in a Flash. I'm Freddie Wilson. Today's subject is going through the platinum process. If you live long enough, you're going to go through some stress. Those stressors that you deal with may be something that you're well aware of. Other times, there's some things that you didn't expect. But throughout it all, you feel a heat of being able to having to go through these things, and that's what causes you to have to really stress over the heat that places you. But understand that heat process is only making you better if you are a believer in God. There's many kind of definitions of the word platinum being used today. In the music industry, platinum means that a single or album that sells more than 1 million copies of something. That is a high level of success to go platinum in the music industry. In the automotive industry, the platinum is defining a higher level of a model that they're selling. Like I drive an F-150 Platinum. There's just a level of luxury that vehicle is showing that you bought, just different packages, just better level than what the normal is. In the natural world, platinum is a very rare metal, more so than gold or silver. Platinum takes a lot of heat to melt platinum, and going through that heat, which is up to like 3,224 degrees just to melt platinum. And when you get it heated up like that, it's getting rid of the impurities of the metal that make it pure platinum. And when it's done, it's a very solid and durable material. It's often used in industrial uses as platinum by itself and as coatings in other machinery. So platinum is very hard when it gets cool. So going through heat purifies platinum to make it in different shapes and different forms. I think you need to be purified in order to speak earnestly with God. The only thing you need to purify before you speak to God is your heart. In your life, God can infuse the kind of heart and strength that platinum brings in your life. The only person that can give you that kind of power is God. But that power will come from trials and tribulations that you have to endure. The goal is for you to remember that when trouble is hitting you on all sides, God has not forgotten you, nor has he forsaken you. Think of Job. Think of the things Job went through. The only reason Job went through the things he did was because God loved him. He knew that whatever the devil threw at Job, Job was not going to forsake God. He'll come out better at the end. If you remember the story, Job wound up with more than the things he lost. I used to at one time say, Lord, just give me the faith and grace of Job. I said, no. Later on, I realized how much Job went through. I don't think I can handle that. I don't think you want that either. So you should never ask for the patience of Job. But you do need to be like Job and being faithful that God will bring you through whatever you have to face. God knew that if he allowed Job to go through the fire, he would come out shining, of which he did. You would have to go through the platinum process in order to get to the platinum power. Don't despise the process. Just pray that God helps you get through it in one piece. Hebrews 12:9 reads, Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? I'm here to tell you that God is still in the business of doing the impossible. Maybe you're facing a difficult problem that you think is so great that the solution is so radical that you're afraid to ask for it. Don't be afraid. The Bible tells us to not be afraid. Joshua 1:9 reads, "This is my command. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Let me tell you, God will make the impossible happen, so don't be afraid. I'm sure when God was showing Joshua the things that he would do for him, that Joshua was afraid because God told Joshua several times to don't be afraid. God was with him wherever he placed his feet. I'm sure God has promised some of you something. It might be success in business. It may be for a spouse. It may be a relationship. It may be get to med school or law school or to get to any kind of school. And some of you older adults, for you to go back to school. But nothing is impossible if God is leading you to it. Don't you know that? So don't be afraid of the fire that you have to go through. That process will work for you and you will come out shining in the end. Don't be surprised to find yourself with a surplus in times of recession. I know when the pandemic hit, a lot of things happened that was making things bad. But God blessed me in many ways, more than I could have ever imagined. I don't have time to go through it here, but during times that things were bad, God blessed me with abundance. I can also tell you that God will stop some things in order for you to get on board to move forward. He will work things out for you. He will make things happen beyond your own expectation. I know it may be scary. I know you may be terrified, but keep on pushing to the mark of the prize of our Lord Jesus Christ. I don't know what your needs are, but I know through God all things are possible. You might need him to hold a deadline. You might need him to get favor in a place that you know that you don't deserve. You may be trying to seek a level in your career or in your personal finances that you never thought you could get to. But through God, all things are possible. Be encouraged because God will do things for you even if you don't deserve them. If he wants them for you, he'll make a way for you. And those things that you thought was impossible may end up in the palm of your hand. So whatever that thing is that you're facing, God can hold it so that you can get your blessings. So I'm encouraging you to press on through the heat that life causes, because it is a process that when you live by faith, you'll come out shining, renewed, and valuable. And with that, be blessed.